Hello, class. This is Coach E, and I'm picking up from John, and I'm going to talk about of peer pressure of tobacco, and my topic is tobacco no no. Okay, in today's lesson, students will demonstrate the ability to use interpersonal communication skills to enhance health and avoid or reduce health risks. Students will demonstrate the ability to practice health enhancing behaviors and avoid or reduce risks. Everybody will be graded on their participation within the comments today, and I only asked for one thing, and that's towards the end, and that's it. Okay, so the do noun is think of times that you let someone talk you into doing something you didn't want to do. In your head, since we're doing this over the computer, I'm gonna give you at least 5 minutes to think of in your head. Um, how did you feel about what you did? You know, do you have any regrets? And since then, have you given any more thought to how you could have avoided that situation? What would you do differently if you could? Also, I am walking around, so don't let me distract. I'm just making sure everybody's on track and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Once you finish, put your when we ain't got a pencil and stuff. But once we finish, put your pencil down, turn your papers over, so I know that you're done and you're done thinking. And the last person that I see do it, we will start discussion. Again, the questions I had, the following questions to this is, how did you feel about what you did? Did you have any regrets? And since then, have you given any more thought to how you could have avoided that situation? And what would you do differently if you could? Take your time and answer all four questions that I just asked. Okay, well, I see majority is done, so we're going to go to the next slide. Okay, so I already said that we was going to discuss peer pressure and smoking or whatever. Peer pressure definition is influence from members of one's peer group. There could be positive and there could be negative peer pressure. I put about 6 examples of each on my slides. A positive is showing up at school on time helps you learn discipline. Respecting others will help you go far and will lead to people treating you well. Being honest helps people trust. Exercising is good for stress and fitness. Avoiding drugs can keep you out of jail. Working hard leads to achievement. Six negative peer pressures is stealing something on a dare can lead to imprisonment or a fine or both. Having sexual relations before you are ready or before you want to can lead to pregnancy and STDs. Bullying or teasing others, putting your health at risk with too much bodybuilding or dieting, skipping school, and wearing clothes you don't like because it is expected. Peer pressure can have positive or negative consequences. If people consider consequences and risks, they can choose to accept or reject encouragement from others. Okay, now this refusal skills worksheet. Um, this is only my first handout. This is ways to say no. As you can see, um, this is the first worksheet, and I'm gonna read it out to you because it might be a little blurry on here. Number one says broken records. Say no and say no over and over. Example: when someone pressures you, simply say no and turn away. Two, keep saying no. Broken record. If the pressure continues, repeat the word no. Don't offer excuses or explanations. Number three, give a reason. Explain why you chose to refuse. Four, make an excuse. Oh, I have an allergy, or I tried it once and got sick. Five, leave the situation. As soon as you feel pressured, leave. Don't wait a minute longer. Six, suggest something else to do. How about shooting a few baskets, or I'm on my way to the library? Seven, ignore the problem. Change the subject or pretend you didn't hear it. Eight, make a joke of it. Like, if I want if I want to hang around smoke, I'll join the fire department, make something funny out of it so you can just walk away afterwards. Okay. So now back to it. I will hand you out this first handout so everybody can look over it and you can see ways to say no. As I'm passing this worksheet out, many of y'all have had exposure to these skills in elementary school. This can be a reinforcement for all of y'all. It is important to plan for situations in which tobacco may be in use. Using refusal skills can help you avoid getting involved in something that you might regret, like picking up the smoking habit. You know? I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes to look over this handout so you can think of different ways instead of the example they have given on the paper. I'm gonna read it one more time just in case y'all cannot see this. Okay, the first one says a broken record. Say no and say no over and over. Number two says keep saying no, broken record. Three says give a reason. Four says make an excuse. Five says leave the situation. Six says suggest something else to do. Seven says ignore the problem. And eight says make a joke of it. Okay. I'm gonna move on. Okay, so this is where the comment section below that Dr. wants everybody to do. I just want y'all to put your answers in the comment section. This is the only thing I want y'all to say. Okay, so basically I have assigned groups. I got Andrew and John. I want y'all two to take the first question, the first scenario. The first scenario says your best friend's dad um got two free hats from a cigarette company by sending in 2,000 labels. Your friend wants to give you one. You think it's ugly and don't want it, and don't want to be a walking advertisement for cigarettes. So, with that scenario, which way to say no would y'all say? Would y'all use? So there I got y'all with scenario one. Dre and Michael, I have y'all on scenario two. The captain of your baseball team takes out a little round tin and sticks a wad of dip tobacco in his mouth. You never knew this person was a tobacco user and you think it is gross. He offers some to you, saying, a lot of baseball players use it. He says it will relax you and you'll play better. Okay, so with that scenario, Dre and Michael, which way to say no would y'all use? Y'all got scenario two. Rachel and Isaac, I gave y'all scenario three, which states you are with some friends after school. Sam, an older kid, takes out a pack of cigarettes and offers some to the group. Everyone takes one but you. Sam offers it to you again, saying, what are you, a wimp? So, with y'all getting scenario three, which way to say no would y'all use? Okay, Eric and Hunter, I gave you guys scenario five. Your favorite aunt just found out she is pregnant for the first time. She is a heavy smoker. She reaches for a cigarette and begins to light it up. So y'all have scenario five, and in the comments below, you will tell me which say no, yeah, which say no way to say no would you use? Okay, Seth and Osrin, I gave you guys scenario six. In scenario six, it states your older sister just started smoking. She says she wants to lose weight and look like the model in the cigarettes ad. Crazy. But, anyways, which ways to say no would you put? Just comment there below. Alex and Drew, I got y'all scenario seven. Your friend's dad has agreed to drive you and two other kids to a soccer tournament 50 miles away. After 5 minutes on the road, he lights up a cigar. It is cold out and all the windows are closed. You are allergic to tobacco smoke. What ways to say no would you say? I gave you guys scenario seven. My bad. I'm gonna give y'all 3 to 5 minutes to look over it, and then you should be. Here it is up close. Look over it, debate with your partner. I mean, y'all can come to the conclusion of which ways to say no would you choose. Okay, if you're done reading the scenario, you can go ahead and begin. Ways to say no is one, the broken record. Say no and say no over and over. When someone pressures you, simply say no and turn away. Number two was keep saying no, the broken record. If the pressure continues, repeat the word no. Don't offer excuses or explanations. Three, give a reason. Explain why you chose to refuse. Four, make an excuse. I have an allergy, or I tried it once and got sick. Five, leave the situation. As soon as you feel pressured, leave. Don't wait a minute longer. Six, suggest something else to do. Like, how about shooting a few baskets, or I'm on my way to the library. Seven, ignore the problem. Change the subject or pretend you didn't hear it. Eight, make a joke of it. If I want to hang around smoke, I'll join the fire department, stuff like that. Just match up ways to say no with your refusal skill scenario. And comment down below which way to say no you see it. If you need to see ways to say no, you can rewind this video back and go see. Now, if we was in a real classroom setting, I would have each group one by one go to the board and write their answers. So I'm gonna give that at least 5 minutes. That should take at least 5 minutes for each group. All 7 groups to go up. I mean 6 groups to go up to go write their answers on the board. Okay, this is a 13-minute video that we were sitting here and watch.
See you guys. Hey, do you want to study tonight?
Yes.
Hi, girls.
Hey. I'm so sick of that class. I can't wait to leave today.
Oh my gosh, I know. So are you going to that party Friday night?
So is your sister gonna buy us a pack of smokes this time?
Probably.
Your sister buys you cigarettes?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like so super cool. She gets them for us all the time. She's like super awesome.
Every time we go out. But aren't you guys afraid of getting in trouble?
Not really.
No.
We just do it to have fun.
but like isn't smoking addictive?
No.
No, I like to smoke cigarettes when I'm stressed. It doesn't mean I'm addicted.
Besides, all the cute guys do it, and they think it's super cool when you do it with them.
What's up?
Don't worry.
He's so hot.
I heard he's gonna be there on Friday night.
I think he was totally looking at you too.
Wait.
He is so cool. I bummed a cigarette off of him and we talked. So
Nuh-uh.
yeah.
Oh, he smokes?
Yeah.
It's a cool thing to do. I mean, you should really try it.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, you should.
Look, I don't want to smoke, okay?
Come on, you should just at least try it once.
Yeah.
No.
Just once.
No, I don't want to. I
We
mean,
have
not
to
even
practice
once. Why do I have to?
Well, you're not gonna get the guy.
Really bad, but it's okay, girl. We've got your back. You can stay back while we go out.
Yeah. You can just come with us while we smoke and just hang out.
You know, I think I'd rather not go if, I have to smoke to hang out with you guys.
You're lost.
Let's go, girls.
Pay attention and listen. Remember the say no's we had. The ways to say no. Okay, so I have this up on the board. It say we have special reasons not to use tobacco. Okay, once I say all these reasons that I'm going to say, I want you to, since we're on YouTube, I want you to just say I in your head if you can agree with anything I have said I'm saying, or if we was in a classroom, I would tell the student to come up here to me by the board after I say every reason I say and see if this is a reason they can have to not use tobacco. Okay, so the first one is if you are an athlete or exercise regularly, please come up and stand under this sign. If you play a brass or wind instrument, stand under the sign. If you or anyone in your family has allergies, asthma, problems breathing, chronic colds, or coughs, please come up. If you have a younger brother or sister and you don't want them to smoke, please come up. If you think that someday you may become a parent, please come up. If you want to live a full, healthy life and lower your risk of cancer, lung disease, or heart attacks, please come up. If you like having white teeth, nice breath, and clean smelling hair, skin, and clothes, please come up. If you are not a millionaire and don't want to waste your money on cigarettes, please come up. And I would finally walk up and I would join everybody else because I'm under most of these categories and I do not smoke. And I will be a prime example for everyone in this classroom. Everybody has a special reason to not use tobacco. Don't use tobacco because of peer pressure or because somebody's making you or you think it's cool. Tobacco is not cool. Okay. In conclusion of my class period today, don't forget to do your assignment down below in the comments where I told you to, and I assigned you groups. I assigned everybody into a group. If you just skip through the video, re-say it again. I just wanted you to answer your group question. I mean your group scenario with the appropriate say no response to it, and I would read them over. Dr. Won't read them, and there will be a participation points for this class. I've been having technology issues. That's why I haven't been participating fully and been on time with my assignments and all that. But I have Wi-Fi, and now I can actually it's my dog barking. I can actually participate, and I'm gonna comment and watch everybody's videos tonight. Um, Hopefully it gets better in the future. I can do all my work, but this coronavirus has messed up everything for me. Everything was better in class, but now everything's online, so it's a big change for me. And since we all have to work home and everybody don't have access to Wi-Fi and computers and all that, it's different. And thanks to Dr. One for trying to help me out a little bit, giving me pushing back my due dates or whatever because I told him about my concerns and stuff like that. But hopefully this video was good. The attached video was good. It's a lesson learned about tobacco. Hopefully nobody smokes here, but if you do, please stop because it's not worth it. It's not worth your life. Not worth your lungs. Not worth cancer. Um, it's not worth peer pressuring your kids because your kids look up to you, and once your kids see you smoking, they gonna think, oh, it's okay to smoke, and it's not. Well, that concludes my class period today. Be safe, stay safe, wash your hands 20 seconds or more. If somebody cough, let that cough drop 20 seconds. It takes 20 seconds for a cough to drop to the floor, so do not walk in nobody's cough mist or nothing. Use gloves, use face masks, all that disinfectant spray. If the stores are out, make your own. Get some bleach, get a whole bunch of stuff mixed up together. Spray white. It's okay. Um, Other than that, I've tried to make it a 40-minute class period, but if it was in class, it would be because I have a lot of hands-on, pass out handouts, group work, group assignments, right on the board and everything else. So I think I probably would have pushed more than 40, maybe even 50 to an hour in my class if I really had this in class, because I would talk more and engage more with students instead of engaging more with a computer. But other than that, yeah, this was kind of weird, but I do miss y'all. See y'all next year or next semester whenever we go back in school. Here is my side of work. Everything was from my knowledge. The only thing I got was the definition for peer pressure. Oh, also I have on here the link to the YouTube, but everything else came from me in the book, and um the handles came from the book. I don't have the website for the book because I got screenshots. So, I mean, I've tried, but thank you.